G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here, back with more of our Neverwinter Nights 2 official campaign Human Archer Ranger playthrough. When last we left off, we had discovered that there was a guy by the name of Jero, and he had more information about the Githyanki and the Silver Swords, and his only living descendant is Chandra. So we're back at Chandra's farm. I have done this part of the quest before, but I do not recall.
There she is! Capture her! The Archery wants her alive!
What in the hells is going on?
Things have turned out well for us, my brothers. The girl and the Kalakcha, both within our reach. Take one team and capture the girl alive. The rest of us will deal with this one.
No, that Githyanki is about to cast spells. Thank you, that worked very well. We'll loot the bodies later. Okay. Want to go into the house, please.
Split up and search the rooms. So the Kalakcha survived.
He looks like he's about to cast a spell. He did look like he was about to cast a spell. Oh, I don't have rapid shot enabled again. I hate that. There we go.
You again. Don't come any closer.
We're here to help.
What? I'm not. Why won't you all just leave me alone? Stop right there. What do you want with me?
I'm trying to rescue you.
I don't even know. That's my house. First my barn, now my house.
This brings back memories.
Looks like those things are trying to smoke us out. Well, it worked. Let's get out of here before this place collapses.
Alright, interesting. Didn't realize that it was going to gradually increase the amount of flames, etc.
So my barn and home are both burned to the ground. Any more of your help and all of Highcliff will be the next to go. Anyway, I think it's best we part ways now. You go your way, I'll go mine.
I still need your help.
Look, I barely know you, but what I do know is whenever you show up, trouble's not far behind. So I think it's best we say our farewells now.
She's not listening to reason. I don't actually recall that there's anything special you've got to do to get her to join you, so I think it's going to be a matter of time. I feel like now is probably the time where she's going to see reason.
Thanks. Maybe I should have stuck with you after all.
Look, I'm here to help, all right?
Well, you could have killed me if you wanted to, I admit. Though you've destroyed everything else. Look,
We haven't destroyed
really
anything.
need to get out of here before more of these creatures show up. Do you know of anywhere safe that we can talk?
Neverwinter, the sunken flagon?
Neverwinter? The only safe place you can think of is in Neverwinter?
She's going to be staying at the Sunken Flagon with us?
Why not? My barn's gone, my house is gone. Are we leaving right away?
Yep. I don't need to loot any more stuff there. I'm getting...
Now, I see you've brought someone new to my establishment. Now, who is this young lady?
Chandra.
Please, lass, come in, come in. Make yourself at home. This here is the Sunken Flagon. I own it. You'll be safe here. Krabnar, play a tune or something. Make the lady feel welcome.
Why, of course! I was just thinking.
Look, we don't need a lecture on what passes through your head and out your mouth. Just play.
Well, the innkeeper certainly runs hot and cold.
He's my uncle. You can trust him.
Right. I agreed to let you bring me here. Now I want some answers.
Not all of us wanted you here. Trust me.
What happened at my farm? Who were those creatures, and why were they after me?
Damn it, I am still wearing that veil, which I need to take off. I don't have all the answers. I was hoping you might have some.
I possibly know that would be important. I lived on that farm all my life. Did they want to learn how to milk cows?
You're related to Armangero, right?
Armangero? He was my grandfather. Or my great-grandfather. Or was it my great-great-grandfather? I heard he was an eccentric but humble wizard. But he died a long time ago. What's he got to do with this whole mess?
We need information stored in his
My
haven.
mother told me about the Haven when I was a child. I thought it was just a tale she used to make me do my chores on time. She always threatened to lock me in there if I wasn't a good girl.
The haven is real, and I need to find
I
it.
have no idea where it is. Knowing its location wouldn't help you much anyway. My mother said something about a path you have to walk to get to it. Like a series of challenges, but I don't remember what they are. She also said getting into the Haven requires a pint of fresh blood. And not just any blood will do. It has to be Jarrow blood. Wait, is that why you rescued me? So you could bleed me?
Oh, I get it now. I was wondering why we'd brought her here. She was really starting to bother me.
If you think I'm going to let you drag me into some dark dungeon I used to have nightmares about, think again.
Okay. You've been through too much as it is. I'll find another way to enter the haven. I know it's a silly response because she's going to help, but...
What? Oh, I mean, all right.
Oh, well then, I'm glad you understand. That's a little more than I was expecting, actually. Look, I can barely think, let alone stand. I really need rest. We can talk about this tomorrow.
Is she sleeping here too?
Alarm! Alarm! Everyone, get out of bed and grab a weapon! The flagon's under attack!
Quickly now, where is my moonstone mask? Thank you. I am a little concerned by how much I'm carrying at the moment as well. Looks like it's all of them.
Chandra has been taken? How in the hells did those Githyanki get into the city?
Does that matter? You'd best hurry if you want to get her back. Look, this one has a sprig of duskwood trapped in his boot. That means they came from deep within Luskan territory, and that's where they'd be returning to.
Luskan? That's your territory, Bishop.
Yes, but it's not my problem. I'm not going into Luskan territory for some farm girl, and certainly not with any kin of yours, Duncan.
Okay. It's our duty to rescue her.
Duty? What? You think I care what happens to her? She wasn't tough enough to save herself, so let her rot, I say.
You'll help them, Bishop, whether you like it or not.
And what makes you think? Calling it due, are you, Duncan? Are you sure?
A woman's life is at stake, Bishop. If that's what it takes to move you to do the right thing, then so be it.
Fine. It will be worth it to be rid of you, and for such a small price, too. You're a fool, Duncan.
So be it.
All right. Pack your bags and grab your weapons. We're bound for the Luskan border. Follow my lead and don't try to be clever. If the Luskans catch us, they'll use us for target practice.
Not just yet. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Don't keep me waiting too long. I may just...
Alright, I want to... Okay. This isn't going to work. What I wanted to do was raid Kelgar for the gauntlets of Iron Fist. But I'm not going to be able to. I'm not taking him with me. I'm going to take Eleni and Kara. That's going to give us 3 archers, because Eleni is using a bow, with 3 animal companions, plus a mage sorceress to deal out some spell damage.
Something you need? Ah, what about it? Huh? What? You like switching words around? That makes no...
Anyway, I'll do that with him later. I think we're going to have a little bit of a problem here. Yes, part of the problem is that I'm now encumbered. Okay. What I think the problem is that I've got nowhere to sell anything prior to leaving. At least I don't think so. I'm going to make the assumption that I am not going to be able to sell anything that I want to. So, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the Magician's Workbench, and we're going to just chuck anything in here that we don't really need for this mission. Right. Lesser Restoration, Fox Cunning, or Ale, Bark Skin, that one. I'll keep all of those. I don't want that. Let's get rid of all of these. Under missiles, Quarterstaff +2. Okay, keeping all my arrows. Don't want the bolts. Don't want the breastplate, or the chainmail +1, or the veil. Braces of armor +2. If I try and wear those, it's not going to do any good. The Orcish medallion. I feel like some of this stuff I had put in here previously and it grabbed it all again. Okay, there's my shards. I don't need any of these jewels or books, and that's going to be everything then. What have you got as far as weapons? You've got just a longbow +1, 100 arrows +2, and 100 arrows +1, and a longsword +1, and a few healing potions. Oh, and you're wearing leather armor +2, boots of elven kind.
Follow me.
That didn't help. Okay, good. I really didn't want to give that to him anyway because I don't like this character of Bishop. He is technically an evil ranger. And I've said this before on various videos on my channel. That doesn't sit well with me. It shouldn't be possible to be a ranger and be evil. It was a restriction that was in early versions of D&D. You had to be good aligned in some way to be a ranger. And I'm very much behind that. Anyway, that's our party. Let's go. Oh. So we could have brought all that stuff and sold it. Oh well. I had a feeling that as soon as we left the inn, we were going to be stuck. I also could have taken any gear I wanted off some of the other party members because, yeah, there would have been multiple chances to do that. So this is going to take us to the village of Ember.
Hold on. Something isn't right.
I agree. The village is abandoned. No villagers and no livestock.
Good eyes. I noticed the villagers, but you're right about the livestock. We're on the trail of our friends, though. They're moving fast, but it looks like we've closed in a bit.
Should we wait here, see what happens?
What? We've come all this way, now we're gonna sit around and wait? Forget that.
Now, little Empress. You just listen to your leader here. Might just save your life. Keep your eyes open and your weapon handy. I smell an ambush.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. Animal companion's not here. Can I rest again? I can. Beautiful. Okay, we have 3 animal companions.
Dear John Queedy there.
All right. That mage over there is causing a lot of problems. Had to move to get a better line on him. Come on.
Nice little ambush they planned here. Decent effort, sloppy execution. It might have even worked if I hadn't been here. Ah, and I was wondering where their reinforcements were. Come on, we're not done here yet.
There's another mage in the background. See if we can't stop him. Good. Got rid of him. Just a couple of archers left. Don't know why nobody else is attacking this guy. Guess it's because they're trying to stay close to me, which is what I have ordered them to do.
They left a large force in this village, which means it'll be easier on us when we catch up to the others, as long as we catch them before they go to ground.
Okay, so if their forces are divided, that's good, but it means the remainder will travel faster and the trail will be harder to follow.
Well now, aren't you a bright ray of hope?
He was just pointing out the realities of the situation, Bishop.
Well now, Druidus, aren't you quick to jump to his defense? Like a she-wolf in mating season, eh?
Gods, Bishop, you're disgusting.
Maybe you could say that again, but a little more convincing this time. What I was going to say is our leader's right. And what's more, our friends won't be leaving an obvious trail this time, since they don't have the men to bait any more ambushes.
And why not? That was fun. Like target practice, except real targets.
A little difficult, but we handled it. More than could be said for the villagers here giving up their homes to the enemy. Surprised the Giths left any of them alive. It'd be more mercy than I'd show them.
We were the reason the Githyanki were here. It's not the fault of the villagers.
The villagers were the reason the Gith were here. Tell me you're not as blind as you seem. You're from West Harbor, right? Duncan told me what happened there. What do you think would have happened to your little swamp village if all of you had decided to surrender and wait the Gith out? You know what would have happened as well as I do. At least I admit it. All right then, let's head out. We have a lot of ground to cover, and I'll...
Forgive me. Are you hunting a woman, Chandra Jarrow?
Yep.
Those creatures. We heard her screaming as they were carrying her off. I tried to call out to her, but I didn't realize they had her at first. But she makes a merchant run through Ember and Port Last during harvest season. We hadn't seen her yet this year, though. And, sorry, where are my manners? I am Elaine. Please, I saw the beast taking her to the mountains to the north and east. They barely have an hour on you, but they were moving fast. And thank you for saving us from those creatures. I can't thank you.
It's no trouble.
We promise no such thing. In fact, she could be dead. But we'll follow this trail as long as we feel like it. Now run back home with the rest of your scared kinsfolk.
Bishop, be silent.
Fine. Coddle now. Can we go without more mewling dogs getting in our way? Every moment we wait, the trail gets colder.
let's just quickly loot this place. Actually, it's probably a good idea to save as well. Shouldn't have picked up those bolts, but anyway. How are people going?
What's going on?
You've got minimal healing
I'm
supplies. You've got a little bit. Let's split those and give half to you and half to you. It's you. You're the one who will destroy Ember. What are you talking about? I've never been here before. That boy's got a lot of power streaming off him. I almost can't see him. He's burning so bright. It's blurring the air around him. There is something about the child. He is in touch, not with the land, but with something else. Greater, perhaps. Wait, no, I was mistaken. Strange. The killer looks like you, but isn't. Ember cannot be saved. All within the village, when the time comes, will perish, except one. Me. I think you are carrying something which will allow me to survive. You cannot help me in any other way. Only you? What about the other villagers? Ember's fate is set in stone, but mine is not. However, I will share Ember's fate unless you help me. Very well. Have a look and see if there's anything you can use. Thank you. You have nothing I can use. What about him? What about me? Bishop, let him have a look. Fine. Try and take anything and I'll take both your hands as trophies. Got it? Your knife. It is different. I believe it can save me. My skinning knife, I've had this thing forever. There's nothing special about it. Just give him the knife. No, unless this knife is going between his eyes, it's staying with me. Don't argue with me, just do as I say. I'm pretty quick to give orders sometimes. I'd be careful about that. As for you, here, take the knife. Thank you. We shall meet again soon, I think. Okay. That's going to come back to haunt us, but, you know. Right, this is the Githyanki base. Yes, my animal companion is out, and I've got my rapid shot active, which is good. Oh, no. Detected a Githyanki too far away to actually attack. Oh, there we go. Here's more. Combo +1. Pretty sure Bishop's already using one of those. Some gold. Let me just double check. Yeah, you've already got a longbow +1, so no sense giving you another one. Oh, man, I am loving these crits. I don't know what I've done to get so many crits. And another stack of acid arrows. Beautiful. Ah, look who it is. Guyven. We meet again, like we have a talent for finding out of the way places. These Githyanki are one of the strangest sights I've seen in my travels. I suppose the luck of the road brought you here to rescue me. Damn it, what are you doing here? Came here to see the Ilfan ruins that are rumoured to be atop this mountain. Much to my surprise, the area was infested with Githyanki. When they captured me, I think they intended to put an end to my travels altogether, but first they asked me what I was doing here. Want to hear about it? When I mentioned that I had some knowledge of the Ilfan ruins here, they kept me here instead. I don't speak their language, but I assume they were sending for someone else to question me. Then you came along. What do you know about the ruins? I'm not a scholar, but I've paid attention to the lessons the road has taught me over the years, and I know a little of the history of this place. Shall I tell you? Tell me what you know. Long ago, the Ilfan had reached the heights of its power, and like most glorious empires throughout time, they slipped into, let's say, comfortable apathy. The Netheril, a rival empire, were considered mostly harmless by the Ilfan until one night when the Netheril attacked the Ilfan at this very place. They used their powerful magic to utterly annihilate the Ilfan here. They left no man, woman, or child alive. They did this in order to send a message to the Ilfan. The Ilfan Empire got the message, and it propelled them into the creation of some sort of great guardian. I'm not too well versed on the Ilfan Guardian, though. I hear it was created in another Ilfan city somewhere in the Sword Coast. I'd dearly love to find that place. Thank you for the story. Quite welcome, but now I must be moving on. I'm getting old and haven't many good travelling days left to me. I want to make the most of them. Good journey to you, traveller. May you see many profound sights and live to tell your grandchildren of them. Okay. That was annoying that there was a battle going on while that was happening. Right, was there anything down there I wanted? No, there wasn't. Alright, good. Continue up the hill then. Actually, we should rest. Still away from a level. It's fine. I'm going to switch to the spellcasters because they are doing their best. Kill us. I think there's another spellcaster up there that I might have missed. No? Okay. Ooh, there's a trap. Longsword +1. Scythe +1. Trap triggered. Edge to avoid it. Thieves' tools +1. Interesting. Ah, I was gonna say, a campfire up here and nobody around. What's going on? The cave.
We're going awfully deep into Luskan territory. Hope this girl is worth it. Seems to me the Druidess is thinking the same thing.
No, I am not, Bishop. As with many things regarding women, you are wrong.
Of course I am. That's why you get that expression on your face with every step north of the mare we take, huh? All for some peasant girl who keeps putting us all in danger.
Leave it on your own,
I can
Bishop.
take care of myself. This journey is proving longer than I thought, and I worry what we will find at the end. And Chandra is not some peasant girl, Bishop. She needs our help, as our leader said.
What? Do our leader and her have some history I'm not aware of? Because if it's love, then I can understand why we're on this fool's errand.
I seriously doubt that.
We placed Chandra in danger. It's our duty to
That
rescue
good
her.
enough for you, Bishop? Maybe now you can keep your attention where it belongs. On the trail.
Of course, but that answer is all I needed. A fool's errand it is.
Archery has foretold your coming, Kalakcha. She has sent me to end you.
I'm surprised you're talking to me, Mothkisgenki. Just attack.
I enjoy knowing my prey, Kalakcha. I find it sweetens the taste of their death. Archery allows me this luxury.
And who might you be?
My name is unimportant. You need only know that Archery has granted me the honor of killing the Kalakcha and taking your head as a trophy back to the astral plane.
Archery. I keep hearing that name. Who is Archery?
Archery is a sword stalker of the highest order. She is favored by the Lich Queen and has slain countless enemies.
Sword Stalker.
We sword stalkers are an elite order, tasked by the Lich Queen to recover our silver swords that have been lost and hunt the fools that steal them.
Do your swords get stolen often?
Silver swords are the Lich Queen's sacred gift to her knights. Many outsiders covet their power. Their theft is the highest crime an outsider can commit.
Stealing a silver sword is worse than killing the Githyanki who possesses it.
Of course, but both crimes are still punishable by death.
I didn't steal a sword, but I have killed countless
I
Githyanki.
have lost many seasoned warriors because of you. For this and your many other crimes against the Githyanki, you will now die. Slay the Kalakcha for Archery! Archery! There is a problem. Handle it. I am not finished here.
In fact, let's do that. Really should have rested before coming in here, but that is a mistake. That hopefully will not come back to haunt us, because he's dead already. And that is all of them. Oh, no. Okay, that appears to be all of them. Sword Saint Legacy +1. More acid arrows. Copper ring. This is all just going to be bits and pieces here and there. All right. What's the map look like? The group of them there and there. So this over here is just a little dead end, is it? Nothing interesting in it. All right. So the Sword Saint Legacy, that is a katana with a bonus damage versus evil. Interesting that a Githyanki sword stalker, rather than using a silver sword, is using a sword designed to kill evil. And he himself is evil. Scales of Truth +1. See invisible once a day. All right. Succubus. Damn it, my acid arrows are not doing much, if any, damage to that succubus. Thankfully, we brought Kara and Eleni with us. Alright. Oh, a trap. I'm going to get Bishop to carry some of this stuff because I am carrying way more than I really want to. Not that I actually trust him to carry any of this stuff. What sort of trap is it? Spell magic trap? It's interesting. Not that I had any magic on me to be dispelled.
Find the Githyanki leader and retrieve the shards from her Zexus. Leave no one alive. As for these newcomers, deal with them.
I have Charmed Githyanki. Do I have anything that's going to do much against... Like, I doubt the fire arrows are going to be any better against the succubus. Well... It's actually... Okay, so it's not... It's not that the spell... the arrows that I were using were no good. It's just that they resist so much damage. get rid of this guy first. No, he's down already. Why are you not casting any sort of spell? Okay, I'm having to rely on crits to do any damage.
Well,
Get the hell out of there and actually use some of your spells. Magic immunity. Alright. Let's cast Magic Fang on my guy. Why didn't you do that sooner? Okay, so we got through that fight. Definitely need to rest here. Oh, great. Qua has been level drained. Nothing worse than that. I think I had a potion that would have fixed that.
What's going on?
But I left it back in the sunken flagon. So we may have to just put up with that for the moment. Arrows of the Vampire. God, another tower shield. Map. Yep, there's more guys up this way. Let's handle this. Actually, let's buff my animal companion before we go any further. Alright. What have I got in the way of scrolls? Sound lesser restoration.
What's going on?
No, she can't use it. Damn it, it's a clerical scroll. And it probably wouldn't have been enough. I think I need a greater restoration to restore that level that she's lost. I absolutely hate that mechanic in D&D. It feels like such a lazy thing I mean, sure, if you know that you've got opponents that can do it, it makes you be extremely cautious. But it was like, it feels like someone just came up with the idea, you know, some DM came up with the idea after they had a party that was just doing too good. And they went, nah, look, we've got to rein these guys in. They're way more powerful than they should be. So we will wipe out some levels of some of them. Because this shouldn't disappear over time. It'd be nice if it does. But yeah, it hasn't. Just going to keep putting Magic Fang on lean, just in case that it might help when we come across more succubi, etc. There is...
Listen, when I strike it, it's like the tolling of a bell.
I can still smell the stench of its creator on its surface, running deep into the ore. Why would the Gith keep such a thing, as broken as it is?
Dabra.
We should tear it apart. See if its limbs twitch when cleaved from the body.
Why, it seems one victim has drawn others.
What has that done to me? Well, it's reduced a bunch of things, but so far I'm doing all right. Okay. We can just get a decent amount of damage.
Anything being torn apart by demons is an ally in my book.
This is a construct. Basically, raw elemental matter brought to life through magic. Unlife given life. If I'm not mistaken, this is a blade golem. It takes a lot of skill to put one of these together. A lot more power than I have.
Why would the Githyanki want this?
Obviously, this thing wasn't on the Githyanki side, whatever it was. Or those demons. Which means there's someone else tracking our movements. How many enemies do you have anyway? There's almost more than I can count.
There's a surprise.
Watch it. But you know, seems to me this thing could be worth some coin. Let's take it with us. Sell it off to a wizard.
Let's just leave it here.
That way. If you don't want it, I'm coming back for it after we're done here.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, we are heading in the right direction. Let's just rest and see if we can get over some of these problems. I should be able to get rid of this doom thing. That's good. Once again. I don't know how long it's going to last, but really expected a bit. expected a big battle here, but I'm going the wrong way. One of the reasons why I feel like I get turned around in this game, and it's only this game, is that you might notice that when I'm actually running around, sometimes when I stop, the direction that I'm facing will drastically change. And it'll shift really, to quite a different direction. And I always have to pull it back to whichever way I actually want to be facing. And that's just some weird thing in this game when you use any of these sort of driving modes that I use to move around rather than just clicking on the ground. Even clicking on the ground, it seems to do it sometimes. Finally. Now that I'm talking about the fact that the game does this to me, it's not actually going to do it. Rest again.
Avvio Novo.
And this is going to take us down to another level, but I think we're going to leave it here. I don't remember how big the next level is, but this is a logical place to stop. So thank you everybody for joining me for this episode, and I will see you for the next one. Bye now.